Hey everyone, this is Physics 2212 Lab 2 by Sean Long. The purpose of this experiment was to create a computational model of two charged tapes exerting an electric force on each other, and use this model to estimate the amount of charge on each tape necessary to float one above the other. And a quick result preview of this lab is that the magnitude of the electric force needed is around 4.54 times 10 to the negative 6 coulombs, and the magnitude of the gravitational force is 1.962 times 10 to the negative 3. And here's some key concepts and assumptions that we have. Um, Coulomb's law, Newton's second law, as well as some assumptions such as the U-tape's charge is now evenly distributed instead of acting as a point charge and concentrated at the center. We neglect air resistance, and each U-tape had about the same amount of charge. Now, this is the result from Lab 1. Since we're comparing what we did in Lab 1 to Lab 2, I kept the results from Lab 1 and that slide. And this is the computer model from Lab 1 when we treated each tape's charge as a point charge that's concentrated at the center of the tape. Now, this is Lab 2 where the system is U-tape, surrounding is everything else. However, now we consider charge to be evenly distributed throughout the tape and each giving off its electric force as indicated by the green arrows. And here the code, the top part is where we top part is where we define how we found the electric field of the particle in relative to the observation location. And the second part was to basically utilize the equation to find the charge of each single one of those particles on the top tape. Now, some possible sources of error is that the charge on the tape may be evenly distributed, uh, the tape from lab 1, because obviously my finger has been touching it when performing the lab. Now, a quick what if and what does it mean? What if I had modeled each of my tape as a single point charge like the previous lab, compare the estimated values of the charge you get when you use your experimental data to produce a point charge model to the value you got with your line charge model. So when comparing results from lab 1 point charge to lab 2, which is the even distribution, the magnitude of these charges is 1.87 times 10 to the negative 9 coulombs to 4.54 times 10 to the negative 6 coulombs respectively. So, and why these differ is that the fact that now we are using an evenly distributed charge, and each single charge produces its electric field on the top tape. And since this model is much more accurate when compared to the model we had in lab 1, where we assume that they are concentrated as a point charge, that will cause the difference between our results of lab 1 and lab 2. That's it. Thank you.